do? You're not an engineer. You're not a designer. You can't put a hammer to a nail. I built the circuit board. The graphical interface was stolen. So how come 10 times in a day, I read Steve Jobs as a genius? What do you do?
Musicians play their instruments. I play the orchestra.
It's an extraordinary portrait of a man who shaped our lives, really. I mean, it's a piece of writing that, across all disciplines, not just as a screenplay, but was a starburst of a script, really.
The whole movie is just three scenes that each take place in real time. Real time is when 40 minutes for you in the audience is the same as 40 minutes for the characters on the screen. And they all take place backstage in the moments leading up to one of his 3 product launches.
His effect upon our lives is so indelible that you should really look at the forms or the forces that shape you in your world, And he affected the most precious thing of all, really, which is the way we communicate with each other.
He was a visionary genius. I mean, look at what he did. He's the reason why the last thing that most of us, say goodnight to is a little device with an apple on the back. And I think anyone as remarkable as that who has done anything to change the course of how we function deserves to have, hopefully, a good film made about them.
Well, he changed the world that we live in, so it's worth exploring.
Aaron Sorkin, Michael Fassbender, Danny Boyle. I mean, before I even read the script, before I found out who the character was, I was in.
Such a dialogue-heavy script needed someone with a strong visual sense to bring it to life. Danny has an extraordinary sense of the visual and bringing to life language in really provocative ways, and I think he did amazing things with this script. It
was just a question of how could we do it? Could we find an actor or actors to be able to pull it off, really? Because it's an extraordinary kind of challenge. It's it's almost like a provocation to you as a filmmaker to whether you can kind of have a go at it.
Michael is one of the best actors in the world, and he's got some things that you can't direct. Charm, charisma, sense of humor.
He has an intensity that's very, and a kind of an uncompromising approach that's very Jobsian, I thought.
And if you're going to have Michael Fassbender, you better get Kate Winslet. You better get somebody, who can really hit the ball back when he serves it.
Mainly, I just focused on the script. This wasn't a biopic; it was a dramatization. So all the information I needed was in the script. I referenced the book. And then I just watched whatever I could on YouTube, whether it be sort of interviews, speeches, or seminars.
We've all been so excited about this moment, and it's really great to be here. It's a very big deal, and to be at home with this number of people is really quite something.
I hope we deliver something a bit different. Our subject asks people to think different, so I hope people see the movie and think different, feel different, watch different.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome